All right, guys, so I'm in my blog here and I want to show you just a couple things, okay? First, the main thing that you need to understand with WordPress is the difference between pages and posts, okay? So pages are like standalone pages that you don't want to have in a blog feed, right? So if I go to, if I go to andrewmurrayhq.com, okay, this will be the first blog. And then typically you're going to scroll down and you're going to see the next most recent post, then the next most recent post, and then the next most recent post, okay? And you'll scroll down, okay? Pages are more like the standalone things that sit outside of the posts, right? So most of what you'll do is posts. But if you're doing, a specific page that wouldn't really fit in the stream of things, and it's going to be more of a static page, like for example, like your story page, then this would be, what you do. You kind of build a page, okay? Or for example, my products, right? So this will have some of my products, so people can link to it and purchase some of my products, right? So those are examples of pages. In most cases, you'll be doing a posts, right? So let's just use this one, and let me show you something. Okay, so you'll see that this one says published, this one says published, this one says draft. Okay, so that means it hasn't actually been published yet. So if you hit preview, you're going to see what it would look like if you published it today. Okay, and so this post is kind of like a test post. I haven't completed it yet. But when you're in the post and you're editing the post, there's two tabs. There's a visual tab. So this is kind of like working in Microsoft Word. Okay, what you see here is, and when you click on that, the video is going to expand to the to fit that. The text. This is if you want to paste in particular code. That you've got here. And let me, so that's all that is, okay? All right, so if I'm doing a post, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, so I'm going to use the term intermittent fasting. Okay. Now I'm going to put this as an H1 tag. Okay. Make sure that it has your keyword, right? So the keyword that you're going to use, intermittent fasting. Okay. And then I would type, some paragraphs and basically break it up into different sections, right? So I'm not going to do that right now. But I just want to show you some of the basics here. So I'm going to add intermittent fasting as a tag. And I would also suggest that you use some keywords, right? So I'm just going to use a keyword tool to jump in there. And you'll see some of these different things, intermittent fasting results, right? So these keywords here that are related to it are ones that you would try to include in your blog post, okay? All right. And you can put all that stuff in and use these actual tags, right? When you're typing your content. Okay, let me show you how to put in a YouTube video. Let's just search for intermittent fasting. So this is a good one that I've watched before. Okay.
Need a website?
So you just copy the link, okay? And then here's all you do. So that's one there. I also watched this TED Talk. Right, so you don't want to keyword stuff too much, but you do want to use that. So all I do is paste it in, boom, and then that is going to show up in the feed there. So save draft, that will save it as a draft, but only you will be able to see it. So you can click View Post, and see what your post would actually look like. But no one can see this yet, right? So this is the YouTube video.
When we're talking about
all right, and you're going to want to select a category for this. So you can, let me show you how to create a new, well, I'm just going to put in the personal because it's more of a personal topic than a business topic. And you can just select the category. And again, if you want to publish it, make it live, publish. Otherwise, you're going to save as a draft. All right. Now, one more thing that I'm going to show you, okay, is Yoast SEO. So all you do is put in your main keyword there, okay? And then what it's going to do is it's going to say, so this will give you like a yes, no. Is it in your article heading? Yes. Is it in the page title? Yes. Is it in the URL? Yes. Is it in the content? Yes. Is it in the meta description? No. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in SEO title. The one that's there is, this is how it will look on Google if I don't do anything, okay? But what you want to do, Mitten, is that right? Okay. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then yours is too long, right? So it's going to give you a warning. So I'm going to shorten that. Perfect. All right. So now Google's not going to shorten it. It's going to show it exactly like that. And then if I don't do a meta description, here's what it's going to look like in Google. Okay, it's just going to pull something randomly. So I'm going to do something more copywriting, but also use the keyword. Tells you how many characters are left. Right. So you can leave it too long if you want, but I would try to keep it down here. Videos. Okay. Perfect. So I put those together as well, and I bolded that. One of the reasons I put them together is because it's a slightly different keyword. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Save Draft. Okay. And now you can see, this is a great plugin because it just shows you everything you need to do. So if it's green, you're good. Now it's going to do page analysis. So there's only 138 words in the body copy. This is below the 300 word minimum. Okay. So I need to write more content. And again, this is not, hard to do. And typically for more competitive keywords, you're going to want to have it more towards the 1,000 link. All right. So it's going to say copy, make shorter sentences, a keyword phrase. So it's outbound links. It's going to tell you what to, all these things. So if they're all green or most of them are green, you're great. Okay. So there's no images. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You're not going to change anything on that. And then if you want to use a different post sharing title, you can do that, or you can just, leave that there. But I'm going to show you how to do an image, right? So I'm going to search just for an image, just to show you an example. All right. So let's just pick one of these. All right. So I'm just using this as an example. So I'm just going to show you how to save it to your desktop. Okay. So this is obviously someone that's done some intermittent fasting. And here's how you put in an image. Okay. So again, this is the visual editor. It's gonna be very easy to do. Okay. So I'm gonna put it in after this. Here is an image of some of the results you can get if you try found this online. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to actually show this in the Finder, and you're going to rename the keyword okay. So I'm going to have that keyword, okay, in there. Now you're going to click Add Media. You click Upload Files, select, and then we're going to look for, not for this, we're going to look for the desktop. Double click it, and it's going to come in here. So this is the name of the image, which has our keyword in it, which you want. The title, you can change that. The alt text, you also want to put it here. Results, and you can choose the size of it. Normally I'm going to put stuff in as a full size or a nice width, and then if I want, I can click on it and then just pull it down a bit. That's what I will typically do, and then you can click publish. So I'll just publish and show you this just as an example. Okay. So here is the post. Here's how it works. Okay. And you'll see there's the documentary there. Here's the YouTube video that we put in. Here's the image. And if you hover, you can see in the bottom corner there, right around here, you'll see it says intermittent fasting proof results, which is what we named it. And there you go. And the tags, you want to add some more tags, right? So that's pretty cool. And essentially, what you want to do is, that's pretty much all that you need to do at first, right? So we'll go back to this page, this post, sorry. Edit the post. And yeah, there you go. So that's really all you need to do. And you'll see that now in the page analysis, a keyword density is too high, and it still doesn't have 300 words, but we've got an image with the alt tag and that's what we want. So again, they like shorter sentences, not too much not too difficult to read. And we'll just click update. All right, let's see if that was enough keywords to get us in there. And it was, right? So perfect, right? So that's how you do a blog post. And then I wouldn't be surprised if this post, if it were longer, would show up in the search engines or would even show up for other things, right? So it might show up for intermittent fasting, Michael Manley, who's the author of that. Probably not yet, but certainly wouldn't be surprised if it showed up in the search results very soon for a keyword like that. All right, so that's essentially how to create a blog post and how to optimize it with Yoast. Okay, so that should give you some great tips on how to start doing that and start doing your own blog posts. All right, thanks guys.